It is shocking and amazing to think that such a common household product that many of us keep in our refrigerator or on a pantry shelf for future use can be so handy. I was totally shocked. Hi, I'm Jan. Welcome to another episode of my channel, the Save Money More with Jan channel. How you doing today? Nice to see you. Well, every once in a while, this happens to everyone. I had a clogged drain, just like anyone else could, in my kitchen sink. I was like, oh, well, I'll do the usual, clean it out, whatever. And here's what really totally shocked me. I wanted to use what always helps me, which is baking soda and vinegar. It just does the trick, for those not so drastic drain clogs. Okay. But I was out of vinegar. I'm thinking, but Jen, of all the products that you should have in your stockpile, you should have some extra vinegar. I don't use a lot of vinegar in general in life for eating, to be honest with you. I'm not the hugest fan of vinegar. So I tend to not keep a lot of vinegar at home. However, I said, what do I do if I would use a vinegar based product? And that's when the light bulb went off. And I can't believe it. And since that day forward, it works like a charm, even for other reasons. Mustard. I'm not kidding you. Regular, good old 99-cent mustard. Doesn't have to be fancy mustard. So I happen to have some left over. Okay. And because I don't use a lot of mustard either. So there's vinegar in the mustard. So I use the mustard with the baking soda. It actually worked for me in my situation. It actually worked faster for me. So what I do now is I pre-treat my sink with mustard every few weeks to just keep the drain going, and it works. I don't even need to use the baking soda. Now, I'm not sure. I might have done a video. I think I did do a video about this back then, a few months ago. But for those that didn't have a chance to see it, I'm telling you now, highly recommend it. Keep it in your house. So if you fret, if you run out of vinegar and your drain is clogged, just take a secondary look for anything that contains vinegar. Even actually, ketchup contains vinegar as well. And yes, it could be used. Citric acid would work. Anything containing citric acid would be very helpful to unclog a minor drain clog. It worked for me. And like I said, as a preventative thing, why not? Like just keep a separate bottle. Like if you have like leftover mustard ready to go, like you don't want to use that, you want to open up a new one, keep that. Don't throw away the one that has like let's say a little bit left because you can use that for such purposes. Didn't cost me a dime. I had it with me and it does work. Never overlook the possibility of doing things with other things that you have at home, things that you already paid for. This is where people make a lot of mistakes, thinking, it's not so important that I use this, that, or the other thing. It all adds up. Any possibility of getting to keep your money and using it for something different that means more to you, hey, I say go for it. But this definitely works. Don't bypass it. And remember it the next time you happen to have a clogged drink. It worked for me. I can't see why it wouldn't work for you. All right, everybody, have a great day. Take good care of yourself and your wonderful family. That's if this cuts off.